Welcome back to the Mom's Basement Podcast.
Season 2.
NFC North.
Wrong.
You're a
FC
freaking
West.
idiot.
Usually it's on the screen. I've blinked. I'm sorry. It's the NFC, okay?
It's the NFC West.
This is the most boring division anyway.
This division is probably
With that
gonna be
energy.
pretty predictable.
Yeah, obviously Seattle wins the division.
I can't with you right now, Ben.
I'm just joking. Obviously the 49ers go undefeated this year. 17-0. That's what I have them at.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to lose a game this year. Brock Purdy's going to be Purdy on the field this year.
Even with Ayuk with all his contract disputes, Deebo Samuel his contract disputes.
Brandon Ayuk's going to get paid. He's going to win the Super Bowl for San Francisco. If not, we're going to have a bunch of 12-year-old girls screaming again.
Well, I agree that the 49ers will win the division. I don't agree that they're going to go undefeated.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to do, but my predictions, I could see it happen. So I'm going to go with it, and I'm going to roll with it. Am I going to bet on
You're
it?
serious right now?
I do have my 17-0.
He's not serious, bro. He's not serious.
I have him at 17-0, yep.
I have them at 13-4.
Who did they lose to?
I have them losing to Kansas City, Dallas, at Green Bay, and Seattle.
Okay, I could kind of see two of those, but
Because Seattle always gives them fits. It doesn't matter how good they are or how bad they are. Seattle always
the one I
plays
can
San
see.
Francisco good.
But Dallas, no way. No way Dallas is going to beat them. In San Francisco, you're out of your mind.
And I have the Chiefs beating them.
In San Francisco, you're
Yes.
out of your mind.
I don't
Come on.
underestimate Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, you can have a chance, but home field advantage is going to win that game. And
And
it's a
then-
revenge game. It's a revenge game for San Francisco. They're
I
going to play 10
originally,
times harder.
I originally had them losing the opening game. Then I remembered that San Francisco owns Aaron Rodgers, so I switched it to them winning.
Just like Aaron Rodgers owns
The
the
Bears.
Bears, yeah. I don't know. Most of that schedule, again, their tough games are at home, so it's kind of like I favored them. So
Yeah,
I
but
could
don't.
see Green Bay maybe sneaking in a win there, but I gave the sophomore slump curse to Green Bay that week.
So you have them beating Buffalo.
I do. At Buffalo too.
That's surprising.
That is very surprising. Nah, you know what? Let's go 16-1 and give Buffalo another win at 15-2. Can I take it back? Hey, can we redo this?
I hate this show.
Moving on. I have San Francisco at 13-4. And in second place, I have the Rams at 9-8.
So you have the Rams at 8-9. So I have only one.
Pretty close.
Yeah, one team that's going to have a winning record in that division.
I have Seattle in third at 6-11.
See, I put them at 3-14. Still don't know for sure if Seattle's going to actually perform. They'll perform against their normal teams that they perform with, like their division. But I don't.
They play Arizona. They always play San Francisco tough.
I actually have Arizona doing a lot better than they did last year. I have them at 7-10.
I have them at 4-13.
So you don't have them doing any better.
I mean, the addition of Harrison Jr. will help, but I still got to see what Kyler can do. And then that defense is atrocious.
Kyle Murray's going to be a sleeper fantasy pick, just so you know.
They lost Buda Baker on defense, and
What does that have to do with offense?
I'm just making a point here that their defense is atrocious, and Kyler's got to prove it to me.
Well, if they're going to win games, they're going to have to score. So,
Yeah.
fantasy-wise, Kyle Murray is going to be your sleeper quarterback right there.
I still
Don't pick Kyle Murray. That's my pick.
Okay, you can have him. I don't want him.
I know. That's what I'm going to get him in like the 8th round. Kyle Murray, starting quarterback.
It's Kyler.
Kyle Murray. I like to irritate. It's part of my job. Look at Cody over there. Just can't believe what he's listening to. He's got a sad skull on his face right now.
What do you think about this division, Cody? There you go. That sums it up.
Yep, that sums it up pretty much that none of these teams are going to be anything but San Francisco. Now, okay, answer this question.
Okay.
Because San Francisco's in one of the worst divisions ever,
Okay.
do you think they're as good as their record will show this year?
I think they're.
You have them going undefeated.
Their schedule's not that hard.
They play tough teams.
They play 4 tough teams.
I have them as one of the better balanced teams in the NFL. That's why I have them tied for the second best record in the NFL, but I do not have them going undefeated.
Yeah, okay, that's not the question I asked, though. Is it because of their schedule and their division that they're in? Are they going to be better because
No, if they were playing in the NFC East, they would still be 13-4.
This division is not as weak as you think.
why?
pal.
How?
The Rams, and the Seattle, bro. Like,
Rams are on the downswing.
no,
man.
they're not. They're literally on the opposite. They're on the upswing. Yeah, they lost Aaron Donald, but
They went from Super Bowl champions to not even making the playoffs. Like, how are they
Well,
not
that's
on
'cause
the
Stafford
downswing?
got hurt.
almost making the playoffs, actually.
Well, yeah,
Stafford
but
got hurt
Even
and
with
missed a lot of
Stafford
games.
getting hurt,
Yeah.
and Baker Mayfield coming in, and
Stafford cannot be in the NFL that much longer. Like, he's on
yeah,
his way
he's
out.
probably in another 2 or 3 years, and he's looking for a $50 million a year contract, just like all these other dudes, and he deserves it. He's probably one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the league. Still,
He's probably the toughest
Still.
quarterback in the league. Not gonna lie, he's playing with broken shoulders or separated shoulders, whatever you want to call it.
He's the reason I gave him 9 wins. If Stafford wasn't the quarterback and somebody else, if Baker Mayfield was the quarterback of that team, I would say 5 or 6, if that.
See, so they're not as good as everybody.
I give him.
thinks.
I like Stafford a lot.
Yeah, you're gonna give him the Stafford discount. That's fine. I give him the Stafford discount at 8 wins. I mean, we're not far off of what we picked on the Rams there. We're not far off on our predictions.
No, we are not, except for Arizona.
Arizona, yeah, I have Arizona. Oh, you had them at 4?
I had him 4-13,
Okay, and Seattle, you had a what?
6-11,
So we kind of switched Cardinals and Seahawks,
which
which is could happen.
the Seahawks should come out and
it's just crazy to me. You keep on saying that this is the weakest division when you guys talk
the
crap
NFC,
about
yes.
the NFC South for I don't know how long. Do you guys forget that the NFC South exists?
the NFC South is consistent.
14.
The Panthers
Okay, worst team. Yep. The Saints. Okay,
will be fine.
they're top 2 teams. Okay,
The Bucks will be fine. And then what's the other one?
Saints.
Falcons.
The-
Saints.
No,
and
the Falcons. And then the Falcons will be who knows?
Elite.
Not 14.
knows?
Not 14-3. But
Elite.
You can't tell me this is the worst division.
Okay, the
when
tied
you
for
got
the
the
worst
undefeated
division.
and then
I still think the AFC West is the worst division, but that's just me.
the one we're talking about. You both think this is the worst division.
In the
In the
NFC.
NFC, yes.
Insane. Besides that, though, you guys punditry away.
I mean, it just there's too many unknowns to make this division even worth it. But
Like, we could be totally wrong at the end of the season and come back and look at this episode and be like,
look, Cody, let's be honest. We're all wrong. It doesn't matter. None of us are going to be right. Okay.
even the experts at ESPN don't get it right half the time.
The experts of ESPN said the same thing I did.
They didn't
Who
pick
said
every
that?
division winner to win 14
17-0.
games.
Who said
49ers.
that? Who said that?
Stephen A.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding.
You're going to go off
I
the
have
word
no
of Stephen
idea.
A?
Stephen A. Don't listen to what I just said. I lied. I lied. All right. I
Said
think
Field Yates.
Bill Gates also predicted the same as the Seahawks record as I did. Just so you know. Taylor Swift said the same thing as the Rams as I did. So I'm up there with the elite people.
If Taylor said it, maybe I'll.
It's got to be true if Taylor said it.
No, I don't want to say that. But
I think this wraps up the talk of the episode here. You have anything else you want to add here?
Nope, not at all.
All right. Well, thanks for listening to the episode of Mom's Basement. We'll see you next time. Worst division ever. Really? Come on.
no.